We start right now with tonight's top story, child torture. That's what investigators are now calling an abuse case right here in the upstate. The Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office arrested these 4 family members. They're accused of abusing an 8-year-old girl.
And here's another look at the suspects. Tanika Draper, the victim's stepmother. Ian Tatro, the victim's father. Trina Draper, the victim's step-grandmother. And Ryan Desertel, the victim's step-uncle. They all face multiple charges related to child abuse. They appeared in bond court this afternoon. Fox Carolina's Brookley Cromer was in that bond hearing.
And we do want to warn you, some of the details you're about to hear are disturbing.
This is the stack of warrants issued against the 4 suspects, in total 46 charges. The solicitor's office detailing torture and abuse the 8-year-old girl went through. And the details hard to listen to.
This little girl said, "This is the best day of my life," when the police took her.
The victim's words after being rescued from her home on Wasp Nest Road in Welford. Spartanburg County deputies responding to the home with DSS, where they arrested 4 family members. The 8-year-old victim's father and stepmother, each facing more than 100 years in prison if found guilty on all charges.
This is horrible. This is awful. And this is a case of medical torture of an 8-year-old child. This is the 8-year-old child's body. It's sickening.
In court, investigators said a doctor found bruises and scars all over her body, and she had to be hospitalized. Arrest warrants outline more horrific details, stating the girl's father caused unlawful or malicious bodily harm. The solicitor's office also saying he gave her laxatives and made her wear pull-ups. He reportedly told his daughter he wanted to kill her.
He said, "I wish you could kill her and get away with it." I think I've said enough.
Her stepmom is accused of beating her.
She also beat the child with game boards, wooden boards, cutting boards, cords, and frying pans. Made her eat cat poop and cat treats. Sat on her.
A Department of Social Services caseworker had to come out to the home several times to investigate. But we are told the suspects hid the victim. The sheriff's office says the family members applied makeup and temporary tattoos to try and conceal her injuries. We talked to a next-door neighbor who describes the scene.
Like maybe 10 or 12 police cars, they're all sheriffs, and they came over there and they took the young lady out and handcuffed her and put her in the car, and then took the gentleman out and handcuffed him and took them away.
The judge says none of the suspects can return to their home. They cannot have contact with any children, and if they make bond, they'll have GPS monitoring and home detention. And again, if convicted, the father could get up to 150 years behind bars. Brookley Cromer, Fox Carolina News.